What's up, blue tards? Oh, my lips frozen. My lips still frozen because I got my new grill installed, right? Just for ConExpo, new installation. We're heading down. ConExpo, we're just gonna rip over the border and fly out of Seattle because it's just easier for us sometimes to do that. More direct. So yeah, we're coming, America. We're coming. I'm coming for you. Yeah, it's day one of ConExpo today officially. So we won't get there till the second day. But that's just the way it is, the way it do.
What's the reason of us going?
Why are we going? Why are we going to ConExpo, Tony?
We're just going to get drunk, man.
We're just going to get f***ed up.
No, we're going down to, I don't know, talk to our suppliers that are down there and meet with them and haggle for better pricing. I guess that's part of it. And to, you know, just see whatever other new things are out. And I don't know, it's networking, man. It's like most of these conventions and stuff, it's kind of like a different level of, you know, you can go for fun, but it's one thing to call a supplier and ask for something. It's another thing to show up at their booth at one of the biggest expos in the world, right? You know, and then we're doing the media side, so we're going to be covering a lot of the day-to-day. Yeah, no, we're excited. This is only every 3 years, so it's kind of like the Olympics for us.
Have you been to one before?
I've been to ConExpo, MineExpo, Balma. Balma's every 3 years as well, so is Con and MineExpo. They're all every like 3 years. They're kind of offset, but not really. I mean, I think the next MineExpo is 27. Yeah, 2027. So yeah, look forward to that one as well. We're gonna check out some service truck shit. That's gonna be a big one. So we'll get the boys looking at some trucks and giving their feedback. Because if you guys followed like the Tecmo channel when we went down a few years ago at the last ConExpo, we kind of went through all the service truck vendors there, like the you know, IMT, Stellar. I think we did Powfinger, a few of the, yeah, just all the main ones, and kind of did a little truck overview. What's new with their trucks? What's groundbreaking in the world of metal boxes on fucking diesel trucks? I mean, how many times can you remake that at the same time? But hey, whatever. We'll go look at it. You know, maybe they'll make one that doesn't leak. What's up? Is that a shotgun mic, dude? Whoa. Do I speak into it like that? Sorry. I'll stop. I'm sorry. You're supposed to grab it with two hands when you talk at it, right? Yeah. What's up, guys? We're grab his mic and twist. Grab his mic and twist it. Twist his. Anyways, we'll make it quick because we're in the lounge. In the lounge, like gangsters, with our platinum card. Casually flexing on all the plebs, you know. Hey Sam, Zach, how are you guys liking the fucking terminal? Oh, just kidding. We'll get them passes. Yeah, we're just waiting for our flight. About to board in the next, I don't know, hour-ish, probably. So, yeah, we're gonna head down soon, find our gate. All fed up, all drinked up. Coffee, at least, so I can piss like crazy on the plane. What's up? What's up? I didn't make them wait outside.
We made it.
What's up, guys?
Picked up some strays outside.
Yeah.
Lots of room. Come cuddle up.
Okay. All three of us, dude. Look at this big couch, dude. Just for three big boys, three manly dudes.
Yeah, dude.
Casting couch.
Yeah, it does feel a little plush, dude. Just plush. Feels like somebody's definitely come on this couch.
All the fucking... Wait. All of it.
And then we just get in Tony's shoe.
Dude, you went right to the middle. That's like... Cool, don't mind if I do.
He chose it.
He chose it. Hey.
We made it.
Huh?
Said we made it.
We made it. We landed. The plane didn't. Can't say that. Can't say that. Oh, good. I love that sound.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if it just didn't open? Guess we're gonna sleep on the street.
Oh, go ahead, sir.
Hello.
Whoa, Echo.
Dude, this is swanky.
Oh, dude, this
Daddy
is
like
nice. Oh, dude, we are gonna smash.
This is super nice.
I'm so ready to
Dude,
smash.
this is like legit, eh? I mean, because we've got a lot of Airbnbs over the years, so it's kind of.
Dude, look at all that room.
I think all the rooms are upstairs.
Your territory.
I'm gonna go mark my territory. I'm gonna go piss on the bed and mark my spot. Oh fuck! There's no that Sam Zach's room there. What the fuck, dude?
Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry. Okay, hold up. Let me press the door button. I don't think it'll work. It's gotta be closed.
Oh, wait. Oh, wait. No, wait. Where's the f***ing...
Oh, here.
Yes. Oh! Yeah!
Dude, this is like working on a processor.
Hold up. Oh! Oh! we got it, boys! Oh, fuck. Yeah!
Thanks, man. So today's episode is service call. Customer complaint.
No ice. Only water.
I thought you were just like dark blue, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the same one.
Hydration is very important.
What's the plan today?
Drink some fish piss. Sorry. Gonna go get our badges first. Yes. Bring some water. For 1 million liters of water or something?
Yeah, they were taking out a hope or something.
We made it in. We're in. Finally. We finally snuck in. Do I have any idea who I am? No? Good.
First thoughts?
Asphalt. Nice. No, I don't know. I've never seen anything with the paint isn't all f***ed up. So this is pretty wild. Seeing a brand new machine.
Flares. Look at these, dude.
Pew pew pew.
What one did you get?
Oh, the new one? Yeah, no, I had that one. I got the snap on.
I have that one now.
I got the snap on. Yeah, I want to see you try to fit up in that thing.
I won't.
What size is that thing? It's like basically like using a shovel.
Just like a start fucking gas engine in the back of it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm really confused. Did they just spell made wrong a bunch of times and then spell it right once?
Oh no!
They spelled made wrong a bunch of times but spelled it right once.
Fixing stuff, swear.
Oh.
I like their crane pedestal, but I know guys would still fuck. We're at ConExpo 2026. This is going to be the first truck tour that we've done so far.
Yeah.
It's kind of a unique one. It actually stuck out to us right away as we came up. And John here is with Custom Truck. He's going to show us the truck, show what's unique about it, and the things that, just make this one different and why you guys did it, right?
All right, Cam. So we basically started out looking at an aluminum body and what can we do. So we started looking at everyone else and what they have been doing. We've got 160 field techs that actually work for us. So we started with them and said, what do you like? What don't you like? What will make your life easier? So that's where we started. We started out with a steel subframe and a steel crane compartment with all aluminum side packs. One of the most distinguishing features you're going to see is that we're 24-inch deep instead of a standard 22-inch deep side pack. That's going to give you 235 cubic feet of storage versus most bodies in this class are right around 180. So much more storage. Some of the other things you'll notice, the automotive style handles. Very ergonomic, easy to open with a gloved hand.
That's the first thing we all noticed.
Right. So I mean, you got a glove hand on, they open right up. You'll notice that we moved all the door seals to the actual door of the body rather than on the body. Why? Because you're in and out of this with tools, sharp edges, anything, so you tan those seals up. But what allowed us to do that more than anything is you'll notice that the unique design of the rain. We've got a drip guard that brings the water on the outside, and what does get done underneath it is going to hit these gutter systems. It's going to run east and west on the body, then north and south, and not get into your compartments. So that's one of my favorite features. The other thing is you're going to notice that it's got all stainless steel hidden hinges. So you can't just hit them with a die grinder and get in these boxes. They're very secure. They've got a 2-point latching system. This model is equipped with an E-lock, so you've got a key fob to open and lock, close all the doors. All these doors. And one of my favorite parts about that E-lock system is, so I'm in a bad neighborhood. I open this door, I lock my doors. All the other doors are now locked. I close this door to walk away, it's locked. So it's a very secure feature.
That's really convenient. Just like a little bit of peace of mind. Like sometimes when I'm driving downtown, I've actually had some guy pull on the door handle. While I'm driving.
Trying to get in it.
Not with your truck. But
smash the windows out of my truck.
It's way different.
So as we walk around with some of the other unique features that we've done, our tail shelf. We actually took our workbench bumper tail shelf, and rather than tying it into the truck body, it's huck bolted to the chassis frame with just 2 shear plate bolts into the subframe of the body. Why? Because that isolates the aluminum from the load and the stresses that are put on the body. So the chassis frame's taking it, when we're using our crane, the chassis frame's taking most of the stress, not the aluminum body, because we know
it won't hold up as well.
It'll extend the life. The other thing, not so much in Canada, but in the US, the aluminum guys building the aluminum bodies are using a steel crane compartment. While we're still using a steel crane pedestal, you'll notice that ours is not exposed to the elements. It's actually enclosed inside of an aluminum compartment.
Oh, that's nice.
We've got between 3/8 and a half inch of clearance on all 4 sides. So as you're using the crane, it flexes, it moves, but doesn't put any stress on the body.
So it's like almost completely isolated.
Completely as isolated as we could get it. I'm not saying that there's not some, but it's very isolated. The steel subframe is made of 100,000 PSI steel. It is an A-frame inverted design, so it's much lighter than using structural steel for the support. In here we're using everything from 100 to 150K. So.
And the way you've cut it out makes like there's a lot more usable space for this back cabinet as well.
That's the biggest thing these guys will talk about is like usable space.
I'm
sure all the features and stuff are cool, but like, can we use it to its full potential? You know?
Like I said, with our 24-inch deep side packs, our drawer sets are the same depth as most people's side packs.
Oh, that's sweet.
It's very robust. We feel it's very ergonomic, and we're really excited about launching this product.
Absolutely.
And you guys have these for the 550?
We have, we also, so this is the AMX Plus, which is going to be for your Class 7 trucks. We do have a AMX, which is for the Class 5s. It's an 11-foot, very similar, same 60-inch side pack, same 24-inch depth. And we're actually starting to manufacture some of those in Calgary starting in Q3. So they'll be available in the Canadian market as well.
What's the weight on this one?
This one, fully built, is 20,000 pounds. So you've got about 13,000 pounds of available.
Like
everything, crane and all.
Wow.
So you got about 13,000 pounds of available payload.
That's a good amount of available payload. That's awesome. No, that's really good. And I guess I gotta ask, like, are they all going to be set up differently, or Stinger and like
so Stingers are branded cranes. We've been building them for about 8 years now. They're built in Kansas City. This is our new 12,000 pound crane with 30 foot of reach. This body is also available with IMT cranes for those who want them.
Okay,
all right. Can you put the crane on the other side of the box?
Yes. Yeah.
Good. That's all.
It's a custom. It's a custom order, but yes, we can do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's pretty much
Yeah.
we're all about trying to meet what you need.
Yeah, that's just, I don't know why, but it's just a bit of a Canadian thing where we're at. All our cranes are driver's side mounted.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Every one of our trucks is like that.
Yeah, every one of our, I've
Even-
driven trucks that were passenger side crane. Most of the bigger trucks I've driven were all passenger side or passenger
Well,
side
even
crane.
our big truck, the Pete, is a driver's side crane.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
It's true.
I don't know. It's just
Yeah.
a preference thing, but.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
difference in like Canada versus US.
Yeah.
Like it's interesting. I've heard that like the reason why you guys have passenger side cranes is because do you do a lot more like on road work? Is
Well,
that why?
yeah. So if you're working, a lot of times you are working on highway, and so you want to be working off the side.
You don't want to be in traffic.
In traffic. Yeah.
Yeah, not so much for us. We're rarely on the roadside.
Right.
Usually on a site or out,
Right.
out in the bush somewhere. or
So they do a little bit of everything.
Yeah,
So.
absolutely.
Yeah, very cool. It's a super nice looking product, and yeah, it's just very unique.
Hey, thank you. We feel like we've got something we're really excited to bring to the marketplace. And
I mean, everybody else can make a box only so many ways. And
Right.
I just found a new way to make it.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Like the maintainer ones are like that too.
What are you supposed to put up here?
It's like the
Nope. Yeah, they got some in the bottom.
Seems that's.
What's your thoughts on this one?
I think the crane control is kind of nice, but this thing weighs a ton, dude. It's actually quite heavy. I kind of like it though, but the magnets are
Strong.
actually strong. Instead of the one I've knocked off the ones on the Stellar crane that I was using, it just doesn't stick much of behind you. But yeah, pretty solid. Damn, they put everything right to the front here. Dude,
We are at the Stellar booth. We're here with Eric. He's going to show us around the trucks, and yeah, check out some mechanics trucks. So see what's new with you guys.
Yeah, I'd love to.
Yeah.
So biggest thing with Stellar, and you guys know this already, and please fire away with questions if you have it, but
Yeah.
for us, this is our T-Max 111, 11-foot body. It's an aluminum body. So aluminum versus steel, I think, is the biggest thing, first of all, for us. We've been doing them aluminum about 10 years now. Only do steel really if we're asked to do steel bodies at this point. About 7% of our manufacturing is steel bodies, so most of it is aluminum. And it's just simply stood the test of time. I mean, we've received very little, maybe one warranty claim over the life of our manufacturing process with aluminum. We just don't see failures with the bodies.
Yeah.
So it's proven to be that much more rigid and that much more durable when it comes to our operators that are using them in the field.
I feel like a big part of that's probably because you have that separated steel part for your crane.
Yep, and that's a key point too. Is we say aluminum, but really what's aluminum is the side packs, right?
Yeah.
The doors, double panel aluminum doors, and then they're just huck bolted onto the steel bed.
Okay.
So we have steel where it's needed. Really, is what it boils down to. The steel bed. Aluminum side packs are just huck bolted on. They're basically along for the ride, right?
Yeah.
So we got the steel bed, we got the steel workbench bumper, and then to your point, we've got the isolated crane tower here, and you can see how it's isolated from the rest of the side pack.
Yeah.
So the whole goal here is all the forces of the crane are being channeled down through the isolated crane tower, and either into the stabilizers, which are out when you're using the crane, or underneath our torsion box system in the substructure of the truck.
Okay, so
all the forces into that.
just into the frame of the truck, and you have someone actually helping out as well as just the frame. Like, does the frame like get any twist involved, or is there something stopping that from happening?
So that's what the torsion box system does, is it channels everything underneath. So essentially when you have load on this crane and you have these doors closed, an operator can go open them without a twisting or torquing of the side packs.
Yeah.
That's really what it's about, is channeling everything through this spot.
That makes a lot of sense.
So that's the biggest thing, and I think you mentioned it earlier, every year we have a little tweak with the body design. Last year, our V3, our 2024 body, we instituted these sliding rails here for the inside of the door packs.
Yeah.
Used to be an operator had hooks on here. You had to basically take them off the hooks and readjust them. Now you're just simply loosening these bolts and sliding the shelving up and down. Or you can
Super
go at an
convenient
angle.
in comparison.
And
That
really,
was one of my biggest complaints with that style is those tabs do break off
They do.
eventually.
They do.
And we have another truck of ours that's had those tabs, and they
Yeah.
sheared off after a little while vibrating.
right.
But yeah, I actually brought that up at the last booth tour we did with the Tecmo guys in 2023.
Yeah.
And it's cool to see that you guys have improved it since. You obviously took my feedback seriously, right?
Well, it's interesting you say that. I was just going to say, really, all the tweaks we do comes from our operators.
Yeah, it's shit. That's
And our
important,
distribution.
right?
So every time we get feedback, our engineers take that to
Yeah.
heart. We always look at ways to tweak and improve the bodies.
Yeah.
And so every year there's something a little bit different. This year the big change for us is these light boxes on the back of the unit.
Yeah.
So we've integrated a strobe within that. There's a cascading turn signal in this as well. So just a little tweak that we made to the light boxes on the back of the unit.
Yeah, because wasn't this the thing that controls it?
Yeah, you can run it if you want to.
Yeah. So
You got to be careful with the strobes though. You'll get blinded there for a
yeah,
second.
there's like left, and it goes like left. That was right. Wow. Pretty slick, in my opinion. Yeah.
So that was also almost exclusively from feedback that we've had from our operators.
Yeah.
And so obviously safety and everything else in mind, it's a really good integrated unit now with the truck. And then as always, and you guys probably have heard this before, but one of Stellar patents is the extruded aluminum top. You can see the sliding rail system where you can essentially, all aluminum bodies have this, by the way. You can essentially bolt down accessories on top of this unit. So very easy for an operator to add units to it. And the other thing that I skipped here is we also have a rangefinder on this remote, the Stellar remote.
Yeah, I remember that. That was
So this is a patent that Stellar has as well, and it allows the operator, before they ever unstow the crane or before they ever get stabilizers out, it allows an operator to basically tell where they are with the load, and then they can get, you can see how it changes when I walk.
Oh.
Yeah, like
So
what the
depending
max
on where
load
you
is.
are, right, it gives an operator some good guesswork to work with, because typically it had been guesswork in the past.
That is
Now
super
we're taking a
slick.
little bit of that out for them.
And this one still has that, it tells you like your load value and everything as well?
It does. So you can
Yeah.
run and operate a lot of things from air compressor, speed control,
that-
lights, boom
nice.
tip lights, everything else. So
Yeah, that's
it's
really
very integrated with the unit itself. So
Nice.
that's another patent with rangefinder that we have. We also have boost mode within that. So if an operator gets in trouble, we have an 18% increased capacity for 30 seconds. Another feature that the Stellar remote has as well.
Yeah. That had got me out of a
You
jam.
got boost mode on yours?
Yeah, the old one. It was like the yellow controller.
Yeah.
The older style. I think it's on one of the other.
Yeah, this is a CDT Pro remote.
Yeah.
So this is the newer style remote. It's-
It would have been the last one, I'm assuming, but the
Yeah.
boost definitely saved me once when
I'm sure
when the
it
low
did.
when you're
Yeah.
trying to lift something and the pin, you're taking the pin out and then it drops a little bit and you're like, oh, it was a little bit heavier than I thought, or I was extended a little bit too far.
Hit the boost.
Yeah, and you're like, oh, please.
Yeah.
And
But yeah.
anytime you can get out of jams when you need to get out of jams, it's important.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was super helpful.
Oh,
when I
it's
used it.
safety too, redundancy, right?
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
the boost isn't like a crazy amount. It's well within the operating parameters
Yeah.
of the crane.
It's a 30-second interval, so you can reset it after 30 seconds and re-loop it if you need to re-loop it.
Yeah.
Certainly not designed for use, right?
it's not
designed as a
100%
safety
duty cycle.
mechanism,
It's
sure.
I
Yep.
Can I like bypass it so it's full boost all the time?
I'm sure
Yeah,
that's
trust-
been asked.
Somebody figured it out.
Trust me, we've had a lot of operators
Yeah.
try to go that route. It doesn't always work that way. You can literally lift this with one finger. So it's really, really a nice feature. So if you're stacked with stuff, you can do it like that. Versus the T-handle, you're turning left and
Oh,
right.
they're still fully lockable as well and
Yep.
everything. Okay, yeah.
Individually lockable, or you can do master lock on the backside. And these are fully removable, so you can swap them from one truck to another if you have the same fleet, big fleet size.
Yeah.
They're fully removable. So these are the smaller drawer set, but pop these right out. They're very light. They're aluminum drawers.
Oh snap! Yeah. that's awesome.
The slides on these are rated to 500 pounds each, and they're lifetime warranted. So one of the most, one of the highest in the industry as far as drawer weight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much? And you're saying you've done like Stellar's been aluminum forever, I guess, or for a long,
About
many years.
9 to 10 years now.
How much weight savings do you say you get, like on average, like so you have more payload?
Yeah, this is a T-Max 214. I would say in this body it's about 1,200 pounds, and the T-Max 1 were more like 800 pound savings.
Still on a smaller
Steel
chassis, that's
aluminum.
pretty good.
If
Yeah.
you think about that with a 500 pound slide rating, right? These guys are always, and you know this, you're always putting your drawers full of tools,
Oh, yeah.
right, stacking it. So any weight savings you can take out of these things is a big deal, right?
Yeah,
And we're always
absolutely.
striving to take more weight out
Yeah.
to get you more ability to throw more stuff in the truck, which is what it's designed for.
Exactly, and not be overweight or in the danger of being overweight at all.
And you guys never overstuff the truck with
No,
with
it's not
stuff.
usually.
Oh, yeah. No, I've never been overweight, ever.
I know you were. So standard work ready T-Max 111 without the HPS. We'll have a body, we'll have a 40P compressor and an 8,000 pound crane typically. That's
yeah.
our standard work ready spec for the T-Max 111.
What do we want? The PMs? Knock them out. You want some Advil, Sam?
Nah, I'm chilling right now. But I think fucking Zach needs a toothbrush.
Did you hear him in there?
Nah, he was coming out, but he's just
There.
sitting on the couch.
Howdy.
Rough night?
Dude, the only thing is like, I don't even know if it was the drinks, because like I threw up like the whole thing that I ate at the end of the night last night. It didn't digest at all. Yeah.
Make excuses, but you're just weak. Don't worry, I'm getting you some Advil.
I don't need an ad.
You sure?
I need like
You got a headache still?
I need like some gums or something.
Yeah?
Some Listerine Coolman thing.
Oh, you want the Coolmint? Oh, if no one needs Advil, then I won't get it. Do you want one?
Nah, I'm chilling.
Yeah. Okay. You always try water too. You're probably just dehydrated.
Need like a monster.
Yeah, that'll help.
Like, will electric ever replace diesel?
Probably eventually when you can like hot swap out batteries and our power system can maintain it, but like not right now.
How close would you say they are?
To doing it, I don't know. I haven't dealt with any electric stuff, so I was probably a little bit off still, but probably with more mandates and everything like that, we'll be seeing more of these pop up.
Yeah.
But it's just not cost efficient because it only says like 48 hours of runtime, like expected runtime, and that's like, well, that's probably like you're sitting in the cab not doing much for 8 hours. Like actually working it. I don't know.
Right, you're trying to road this thing with an EV, and you're just like, oh shit, I gotta go charge at like a Tesla's charging station.
Why would they put a JIC fitting right here? That just makes too much sense.
Yeah.
What's so annoying about that?
Well, they just do dumb like this where they have soft line crimped to a hard line, crimped there, then another soft line. So if you blow this line or rub it or anything, you can't just go and get that hose at any store, any like hose shop, right? The hose guy coming out with his truck can't just make that. I mean, there's workarounds. So what we've done in the past is you can buck that off and either like braze or flare it and put a JIC on there or something, right? But it'd just be better if they didn't do that. You know, all these hard lines, they do that kind of stuff, and then you gotta buy that from the dealer if you want the correct line. Otherwise, you just end up running a janky soft line in there. It's just like stuff like that that makes it just service machines, right? It's not a big deal, but it's annoying, and it limits the customer on serviceability, right? Especially hose. I don't know, it just doesn't make sense to me. And that's not the only one. You go look along the boom and there's a bunch like that, right? So, what is this thing?
What is that?
It's, I don't know. It's like a spaceman. What? That thing's crazy.
It's a good like excuse to space. Yeah, you can check out the other.
What do we think about the all black?
I like the all black.
Once you go black.
Yeah. No, it's good.
That's Tony's boyfriend.
Yeah, there's
What about me? I'm just collecting chapstick. Dude, check that. I got a sales queue one now.
there's nothing really.
I got so many. I got like 5 yesterday.
What?
Yeah, from every brand. I'm just collecting them all.
Pokemon.
They're like Pokemon.
Oh my gosh. No, there's nothing that special about this thing in all honesty.
No, it's empty as shit.
It's black.
And then you got the fucking LED strips that like half of them will die eventually. And then
Mine's
they
been
start
good so
flickering.
far. We're good.
Hey guys, we are at the Senogan booth, and just talked to Kylie and some of the homies here. Just some news updates for us as a business. So we got onboarded as a Senogan ASP, meaning we're an authorized service provider, which pretty much means we get to work on their stuff and they support us, which is really cool for an OEM to do. It's a really cool arrangement. They give us training. We're allowed to do warranty work. We get parts, all that stuff through Senogan. Yeah, it just opens a new door for us, right? It's not quite at the level of being a dealership with sales and whatnot of machines. You know, it's that service level that we can offer their customers, right? Backed by them. So yeah, it just gives their customers an extra option for service. Well, this is like the first time you guys have been up close, right? You like it?
So shiny.
They look pretty nice to work on, dude.
They're not gonna look like this when we get
I
to
know
them,
that.
But,
Yeah.
The recycling.
but yeah, no.
Are they always this clean? This is nice. I could get used to this.
I do like how the engine is set up in these things. This
Yeah.
this setup is really cool to work on hydraulic
Similar
stuff,
like the
and really lame to work on
forestry.
engine stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because everything for the fuel system's on the other side.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I there might be
Well, if
some.
you ever have broken manifold bolts, they're right
Just
there.
set a mat up on the top of here, and then
Maybe you, dude. I'm not fitting in there.
Well,
Yeah, you would.
top guard opens up, right?
Yeah, look, all those panels up top
Yeah.
come out.
Yeah, but the exhaust is on top of that.
I don't know. Like I could definitely fit my entire body into there.
Emission system's right there.
To the side.
We're on a 718E. This has an electrically isolated boom. So all those orange hoses there's zero metal in them, so they're not conductive. Same with that big white block in the middle there. That's an electrically isolated boom. So if they're working on, like, they're doing tree care work, or they hit a power line, right, when they're, cutting trees in like a right-of-way or something, the electricity will not travel through the boom. It's all isolated, it stops there, right? So you can't just go replace those hoses with any hose. Those are special hoses. When they do blow, you'll have to replace them with the equivalent. Yeah, so another thing worth mentioning with that too, seeing as it's like a carbon fiber block in between, but it doesn't reduce any lift capacity, so it'll still lift as much as the regular version of this machine, right? Yeah, and they do have a patent on it, it says so. Yeah, unique to Senogan, pretty cool setup.
How's it going, guys?
I'm sure you're used to, your standard reaction arm bolting where you got to go off the side bolt. So if you're ever using a washer, any washer system, fastener system, we actually developed a washer driver system. So what's cool about that is this internal socket is actually going to react off the washer itself. So it's a 2-socket system. The external connects to the tool, the internal connects to the washer, and it'll start turning. So that way, you don't have that side load, you don't have that pinch point, you don't have to worry about crushing your finger.
Yeah.
So, and you're gonna look at that screen, and it's gonna give you a check when you're done.
Okay. And it's on there.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just want to take it off.
No,
first.
yeah, all good.
Look at those nuts.
Okay, that's fairly.
Yeah. It slides right on. It's got the same pattern as that washer. So you'll feel it running. You'll feel a little bit of movement, but
That's it.
and that was 400 foot-pounds.
There's like no load to that at all, but like the reaction stuff.
No.
Tight down. Is it pretty rough?
I mean, it depends what you consider rough.
I don't think I'd ever buy one of those. I'd buy
The rad one?
Yeah.
Rad is local to us.
What happens if you break your rad tool? You're up. You break it. You call us. You let us know. We take care of it.
You don't feel anything.
Yeah, that's crazy.
The hydraulic.
And it kind of sits on there. So were you here when he was explaining it? No. So that is the reaction arm. It's off of the fucking washer.
That's so cool. That's pretty sick.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at inside there.
pretty neat.
Sick.
When professional, joke's on you. I'm here.
It's not over yet. So. But
Hell yeah, brother.
We're cool. Yeah, so we'll be up north, and we don't really go easy.
Pretty impressive, yeah.
We've been giving it a
Got steps here. So I climb up this fucking beast.
That's how you reach up.
That's how you reach the top. When you're a midget.
I like that.
He's nice. They're nice. Actually, do you know where you got those bottle straps?
They're nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks nice. That's the number one gripe about bottles. They keep spinning around because they don't have rubber on them.
Need it right now.
This is what you should put in Clint's truck, like the lube cube. But it's like a skid, so you just whip it out. And then it's also got just an eye, so you can just pull it out with the crane, too. It's pretty convenient. Slick. Just for when you're doing services. Damn. Feels so tall up here.
What are these things used for?
Scooping and diggling. Nah, a little pinch. They go up to a building and they like pinch it. Yeah.
Give it
Keep
a little,
the buildings in line.
give it a little tickle.
No, it's for demo. Like
Taking down buildings, stuff like cutting rebar.
yeah.
Rebar concrete.
And when they can't like blast a building and it all falls down, they have to take it apart piece by piece with the nibbler. So just a little pinch. Get the clamps. How long you be? Like I've never seen one. Like I've seen the time lapses, but how long are they actually there for? Like nibbling. Maybe there for days, dude. Weeks. Nibbling. I wonder if they're like
Strategic points, you know.
you
Just got nibble eggs.
And that's why we have so much guarding on our cabs.
That's a lot of steel up in the air, man. It's a lot crazier seeing like something like that out here. Like that just looks cool, man. Yeah. That's a lot of weight. But yeah. It's a
Have
big
you ever
machine.
worked on one?
Nothing like this, no. I mean, I've worked on stuff this size, but not one of these.
What do they do? Like, say I don't know, like halfway up, something's like messed up in it. Can they bring it down and lay it, or?
I mean, if like you had a problem where you couldn't lower the boom, there's always some kind of like, you know, lowering like redundancy of some sort, right? But you know what? Honestly, I think if it was something where it was stuck against like a building and you couldn't bring it down, you'd probably end up going up in a man basket or something to, you know, if you like, for whatever reason had to. But yeah, I guess that just means you gotta fix it so you can bring it down. Oh man, are we gonna go eat now? You guys ready to eat? Let's go eat. Let's go eat. Yo, hey, we should go eat dicks, you guys. You guys want to go eat dicks? Love eating dicks. Yeah, let's go eat dicks, dude.
Dicks, either because you're dumb or hungry. The way, entirely your fault, not mine. I can go to your trailer park, you walked in ours. You're drinking alcohol, I need IDs, get that crap out. Start with you, princess.
That was day 2 of ConExpo.
It was good. I felt real healthy, real put together yesterday. Today I'm feeling even better. But yeah, no. Check it out.
What was your favorite part we saw yesterday?
Of yesterday?
Yeah.
What did we do yesterday?
Probably crane remotes. We looked at crane remotes and stuff like that.
Yeah, for setting up. Yeah, like walking through all the, I don't know, the case gear and stuff, like stuff that we actually like work on consistently. It's kind of nice. Not that I was
pretty
like working on case.
No, but it was pretty
like,
funny just like roasting the out of them. Like, dude, this thing's shit. And then being like,
well, I do it for a reason. It's like, okay, yeah, I guess so. But other people don't do it for the same
because
reason.
I hate you mechanics. That's it.
Yeah, man.
What are we gonna be looking at on day 3?
I don't know. We're just kind of bumming around here in the West Hall, so we're gonna see. We missed this whole Kubota booth earlier. We just talked to some guy at John Deere about their emissions, after treatment, free engine. Emissions or after treatment?
Said after treatment.
Yeah. Okay.
I think it'd be a little freaking grippy.
Yeah, spoken. Oh, okay.
They like this setup, yeah.
Instead of the cooler like tilting backwards and giving it a little bit of extra room, like it's right out of the way.
Yeah. Have you had to work on a lot of Bobcats? Where have you had to take the cooler out?
Yeah.
It's fun. This is actually like them caring about mechanics and caring about like, you know, serviceability.
What I love too is that they actually like color code all their lines too.
What do you mean? You don't see the little writing that says numbers on it on all the other ones? I do like that.
No, like even like hydraulic lines too. Like they're all like color coded. So like
Yeah, Hitachi does that for their fuel systems. Like all red is like towards it, and then the blue is return.
oh,
Didn't even know that. It's usually worn off because it's just tape.
ah,
So like, Hitachis run forever, and I found I work on like old ones, and they're always like, it used to be red, it's not red anymore. But yeah.
You should go get Gritmoji.
Let's go get Gritmoji.
Yo, Cam is gonna have the most ridiculous face on his.
We have a trade show in
A Gritmoji?
Gritmoji.
Grip this moji, dude. That looks like you as a little boy, Zach.
Which one? The chubby one, dude?
Yeah.
The dirt on his face?
Yeah, you dirty.
You guys want to have fun making your own?
I want a melted ice cream face. You know?
In your nose.
Yeah, so it's gonna keep you. It only gonna make sense if you look forward at the camera, because it'll turn your eyes back to the camera anyway.
Oh, will it?
Yeah. So yeah, 3, 2, 1. There you go. We'll see what that does.
Dude, can we put two faces side by side like
Maybe.
Siamese twins?
2, 1.
Yo, it knocked off all the other
Look it, that would have been me.
Yeah, that could have been you.
That could have been me, dude. How does it actually look more like me than me, dude?
He's not smiling, dude.
Why are you so fat?
Yeah, didn't you smile?
I should have done like the squinty face. Should have put my safety squints on. I'm gonna do another one.
Was he?
Jeez. That's fucking hilarious. Where's Sam's?
Oh my.
And like, and this would be you?
Yeah, I would say so.
And here you go.
See, Sam can look happy. For all the people in the comments.
Hey, I got the missing part in my middle mustache there too. Oh, that's good.
See it.
I'm so excited. Sam's is the best.
Dude, that looks good.
We leverage the brain of our business model to be able to
It changes up your face, so I'm like,
It's
got the ice cream
it's a little larger than it's normally.
Dude, it looks like a Oh man. Difference. What? What? All in one shot? And that's all the dirt in it? Look at them. Dude, what's with the quarter buckets, man? Oh, this is how you trench for the pipeline, right? You just drive backwards with your bucket in the ground. Oh, yeah, you're in ripper mode. That's right. Ripper mode. What? You broke it. You broke it, dude. What?
Okay.
Jack,
Okay.
where are you?
That's okay.
You need to do a Rotec bearing swap. Oh, okay. Leave it to these guys to it up. Jeez. Oh, shit. Thanks, man. It just started walking away. Dude, service-wise, it's not bad. Well, like, this is like where we're gonna be spending a lot of time.
Two dudes in there.
Yo, I need an assist here. I mean, it's actually so much better than the cases.
This thing's got a lot of room, like everywhere to work on things.
Yeah, I like it.
The pump family goes like so. So you got your variable displacement. That's your tandem for your drive motors.
Yep.
Your charge pump, and then two pumps up here. 1, 2.
Yeah.
Work group, and then the fifth pump is for your high flow.
Very cool.
Hydraulic tank up here.
Wow.
You found the fuel tank. You're sitting on it.
I am. Yeah. Crazy.
How tall are you?
Me, I'm 6 foot.
Yeah, so you're.
So I'm a decent sized guy.
And you're in there.
I'm in. I am in here. If you haven't seen yet, I'm in. They let me go in. I mean, I didn't ask permission, but easier to ask forgiveness than permission. So, well, I'm gonna climb out.
Customer jumping in the belly of the ST45. That was pretty cool. 6 foot tall fella just sitting on the fuel tank looking at how serviceable the ST45 was.
Talking about you.
Is he talking about me? What's up, guys? I'm so done talking. But Cat Booth, ConExpo 2026, they let us walk on the dirt in here, so I guess, I don't know, just exploring, checking some machines out. They got the Battleship Gray ones. I kind of like that. That's like their 100-year anniversary paint scheme, because Cats were originally gray.
when they came out. So pretty neat. Limited edition, I guess. So
What's your favorite cat equipment?
my favorite thing to work on, or what?
Let's do favorite thing to work on, just favorite thing that you see like functioning.
Favorite thing to work on, cat gear. I mean, excavators are pretty easy because things are usually like fairly roomy and spread out to work on. Right? Skid steers suck, dozers suck to work on. Loaders too. I worked on a lot of loaders in my career. Like that was probably more loaders at one point than excavators. So we did a lot of loaders at like depots, a lot of 980s. So I like 980s. I like 980 Cs and Fs. Those are like my favorite things to work on. I mean, as far as like what I just think is the coolest piece of gear, I like the track loaders. I don't know. I just think they're kind of badass. They do a little bit of everything, but not really anything well. Kind of like me. So I feel like I got a special bond with track loaders. You know, my spirit machine. This is a track loader. So it's kind of like it's a loader on tracks. It's like a dozer and a loader had a baby. So then they got like the quick change on the front. You could put a bucket up there, put a blade, you can put forks, you can put all kinds of things on the end of it. It's a giant skid steer kind of, you know? But I just like them because they're just different. Like if I was gonna buy like one machine, if I owned like a chunk of property, I'd buy a track loader. You can push trees over with it and grade with it, you know, and then yeah, it's like jack of all trades, master of none. You don't really see a lot of them either. Like I don't see a lot day to day. They're kind of a unique thing. I mean, the most places I've seen them were at the dumps. I see a lot of track loaders. That's where I worked on them the most. They actually suck to work on. Yeah, they're like ass to work on. Like because everything is underneath that cab and kind of like stuffed in the back, right? So not the easiest things to work on, but I hate dozers more. So yeah, see how shit they are to service. This is why I don't like working on them. Look at, there's your air filter. So yeah, if you have anything that you got to do on the engine, you're unbolting all this shit to try to squeeze in between the frame, the track frame, and you know, not the easiest thing, right? At least those filters aren't that bad to get to. Look at that, they even got a little fold-out step for you. Not the easiest access though. As something I don't know, I always find like they'll put a bunch of little panels, which is nice for like ripping things off. They're light and they're small and you can handle them, but after a while when you got so many little, like this is a panel, this is a panel, that's a panel, as opposed to like one large one, which would be heavy. But the problem is like alignment issues after a while, and after something's been running or gotten hit or bent or whatever, trying to make everything fit nice and the door closed. So yeah, a million little puzzle pieces, man.
That was day 3.
Day 3. It was pretty good. Yeah, it wasn't too intense. Yeah.
It wasn't too intense, yeah.
Yeah,
It was cool.
a lot more laid back. We just saw what we wanted to see and kind of finish off the show. And yeah, it's our last day, so we'll go do some fucking Top Golf and maybe have a couple more beers and call her good.
I'm gonna have a fucking
I'm gonna have
airport beer for sure.
Ton of beers, dude.
I'm gonna have
all the beer.
I
It'll be good.
Take a fucking hungover for my flight.
You want to be?
I don't
Yes,
want to,
yeah.
Only if I can drink beers in
Yeah.
the airport.
No, we got an early flight. Well, we do. Not these guys.